Good morning, everybody. We have a very special project for you today. We are going to get this 1947 D2 cat dozer started. It ran when parked, but that's been a long time ago. We are going to get it running today. This thing has been sitting in this shed for a very, very long time. But upon further inspection, we found out it actually only has 400 hours on it, which is the same amount of hours that my new Surprise tractor has on it. This thing is in fabulous condition. There's actually a good amount of cutting blade still left on it, and it's straight. This front guard doesn't have a single dent in it. This front tin still has all of the paint. You can see where the stickers were. You can still see the stickers on the other side. Track pads are still in good condition. And even still, there is paint all in here. This thing's barely been used. It's just been sitting for so long. The hydraulic hoses are in pretty good condition, and we told that it ran when parked, so we just have to try and fire it up. It has been undercover, I believe, for a decent amount of time because you can still see a good amount of the stickers, which I feel like you never find on these older machines. The seat is not in great condition, but you know what? I don't think I've ever seen an old piece of equipment, especially one from 1947, where the seat is still together. I think our trickiest part of today is going to be getting the pony motor started because this thing does not have electric start. You can see where this thing sat so long with a tarp over it, the tarp melded to it. Even the toolbox doesn't have a dent in it. And the hinges still work so nice, still has the latch. I wonder what kind of goodies we can find in here. Pull start? I don't even know what that is. Some kind of fluid, maybe starting fluid. Some old hand rags.
Royal, that stuff's the best.
Oil? I don't think I've never seen this. The oil that creeps.
That's the good stuff.
Laboratories. Okay, well, maybe we can use this in getting it started. What else do we have in here? Little funnel. Hopefully we don't need that. Some more cord. Man, that's a farmer thing. It looks like a railroad spike. Nice wedge. Some of these you could get equipped with PTO shafts in the back, but it doesn't look like this one had it. So it must have been bought by a contractor and not a farmer. However, there is a swivel hitch on the back. So maybe we can get this thing started. We can pull some trailers around. I have never driven a dozer this old or actually this small before. So I really, really want to get this thing going so we can push some dirt with it. This thing, if it was really made in 1947, it's the J series, which means it's only equipped with 32 horsepower. So I gotta be honest, I'm not exactly sure how much dirt we can really move with it, but we're gonna do our best. We have to get it started first. I'll be honest with you, this type of thing is definitely more Grant's area of expertise. He's excited to start it, I'm excited to drive it. So it works really well. We're a great team. Grant's always been pretty handy with this kind of thing.
I think we're gonna be okay. The pony motor seems to turn over very good and have a little bit of compression. You hear it? Oh, it's coming.
Oh, I heard it.
Hear that?
Oh, that's got to be a good sign.
The pony motor is back here, and then the actual motor's up here. So this little exhaust is for the pony motor. Look at this wood handle. It's a good thing I've been working on snowmobiles all winter, so I can start this thing.
On your snowmobiles, do you usually have to wrap the pull cord around?
Only if things go really bad.
This reminds me of when we were servicing pivots together.
Oh, and the air compressor quit?
The air compressor quit, and I ripped the pull cord out of it.
All right, there's no gas in there. I'm just gonna pull it and see what happens. See if, like, I heard compression, but we're just gonna see. Ready?
Yep.
Oh, if we can get some gas in there, we'll be.
Wow. Okay.
We'll be.
That
good.
looks promising.
at the choke throttle. Ready?
Okay. Is that the battery?
No, there's no battery. That's just it's probably the spark, so you can shut it off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the choke, the throttle, and then we got some sort of combination of levers here to start the other motor.
I have okay, so the dozer itself is diesel, but the pony motor is gas.
Correct.
And that's why I'm seeing a spark plug?
Yep.
Because diesel motors don't have spark plugs.
No. So I think there's a PTO that goes off of the pony motor into the diesel engine. We got some figuring out to do here.
Our friend's grandpa bought this dozer brand new and used it because he was a contractor building homes. This is the last dozer he bought new. Since then, the family has bought a backhoe, and that has replaced most of the functions of this dozer right here. Equipped with a bucket and a backhoe, this Cat 426B Turbo proved to be very useful and have a cab. Once they got this thing, they didn't know it yet, but the dozer had run and been parked for the last time in a long while. Until we came along, of course. This backhoe is still very useful, but it's time to get that dozer back in action. This thing is just in such good condition, it would be a shame if it wasn't running. Does it smell like gas? Don't drink it.
Well, I think I see a bunch of water in there.
Ooh, let's not do water. Let's make sure that's gas. I can't imagine what this dozer would say if it could talk. Some things for the better, but definitely some things for the worse. Grant and I love helping people out. We truly feel like it's one of our callings in life. And so whether those people live close to us or far away, we consider everyone to be our friends. And so when they called us up about this special project, we felt like we just had to come through for them. Especially when it comes to remembering grandpas. Our grandpas just hold such a special place in our hearts, and we could not be farming if it wasn't for our grandpas. So doing something to help our friends remember their grandpa, that makes us feel good. We want to do whatever we can to help them out. Yeah, it's still moving that fan. Trying to find out the right combinations of levers and pulleys so that just the pony motors pull started and not the whole thing.
At least the other engine turns over.
That's a good sign. I think maybe you need some girl pulling power, Grant. I don't think I'm stronger than Grant, but I'm going to pull it, and Grant is going to see if that pony motor even has spark, because honestly at this point I'm feeling a little doubtful.
Give it all you got, hon.
Okay,
Let me get mine. Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Anything?
I actually had really good spark.
Seriously?
I had a really good spark.
Yeah, okay. Stronger than I thought.
All ready?
Ready.
We're full of gas.
Okay.
They not have electric start in 1947?
1947? I guess
Can
not.
you imagine getting to the job site every morning and having to pull start your little motor so you can start your big motor?
I just hop in the tractor cab and turn the key on. Imagine having a bad day and you're faced with a cord. You've got to pull your machine to get started for work. I think I really take for granted the luxuries that we have today. Not even including the cab, the seat. My stuff comes with cup holders even.
Before we get too ahead of ourselves, we should probably check the oil.
That's a good call. It's the dipstick. Anything on it?
Oh yeah. Right between the full and add mark. Okay. Now that's a dipstick. Look at that thing.
That's hefty. That's a good sign.
And then the pony motor has its own dipstick.
We're working with 2 engines here.
We're good.
One step closer to getting it started. The pony motor gas tank is missing a lid, which is not exactly ideal.
I'm pretty sure the original tank rusted out, and so somebody added this.
It's a bit of an aftermarket solution. I'm gonna try and get this air filter exposed so we can try some starting fluid. I'll spray, you pull. Sounds good.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh, it's turning the whole motor.
It's turning the whole motor.
You don't want that.
Might have to move one of those levers then. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Yeah, okay. Stronger than I thought. Should I wrap it up and try it again? I don't know, guys. We might actually be able to get this. The diesel engine is no longer turning when we pull over the pony motor. I'm not really sure what changed. I just jiggled the levers a lot, but I'm taking that as a good sign. One way or another, we are very determined to get this dozer started for our friends. So Grant's going to be pulling it and I'm going to be pulling it. I really want to do this thing justice and get it started so our friends can use it. But in the back of my mind, I do always know we do have the option of pull starting it, using the thing that replaced it to get it going once again. We pulled and pulled and pulled on this thing with no luck. So we decided to move to plan B. We are going to try and pull start this dozer with its replacement. But the problem is, its replacement has been sitting all winter long. So we're gonna have to get this thing started first. Got her going. What's up, good pup? Hey, are we gonna get this dozer started or what? Good boy. You're not Pepper. Where's Pepper at? I feel like there's something very poetic about having the new backhoe pull start the old dozer. Its replacement coming, calling old grandpa back into action. Chains hooked up. All right, so I guess we're just going to throw it in gear, pop clutch, and see if it starts. It should work. We have it in 3rd gear. All we're going to do is I need to let off of the brakes, spray a little ether, and throw this clutch back right here. Ready.
Take 2?
Take 2.
There you go.
I can't believe we actually got it started. Now that it's started, we get to actually drive it around. We're gonna give Grant a try driving it. We'll see if he can do it as well as I can. So grateful for that backhoe. 1947 dozer. Ran like it was made yesterday. What do you think, guys? How long is it gonna take before Grant finds a dozer on Facebook Marketplace and comes home with it? Just add it to the stack of toys, I guess. Let's see here. There's the mini John Deeres, the couple of snowmobiles. Grant is a Facebook Marketplace fiend, but I don't know. I feel like the dozer could have a really good place on the farm. What do you guys think? That was a bit of a chaotic start, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There is a lot of moving levers, and once that thing starts going, it is going. So, tried to do that as safely as possible, but we got it started. There is something that's just so special about helping friends, but then when helping friends involves something so cool like helping them remember their grandpa, it just makes it even more special. So many of the roads in this area were built with dozers just like this one, so I feel like I'm really getting a better sense for their family and where they live. It's so cool. Well, there's where the chain went. Here's where it's been sitting for years. The tracks just absolutely dug in. I can't believe we got that going. My grandpa would have loved this thing. Honestly, I think my dad would really like it too. Who are we kidding? I think everybody just likes a really cool old toy that moves dirt around. This is like every kid's dream. Hearing our friends talk about the dozer and how even just the smell of it starting up reminds them of their grandpa just really touched my heart. It's so wonderful to find that even in communities outside of farming, there's just that little bit of farming nostalgia absolutely everywhere. I am so grateful for everything that my grandparents have done to make my farming journey possible, and I'm so grateful for you guys for following along on my farming journey. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye! If you made it this far into the video, you can probably tell we're not in Nebraska, we're in Idaho. And while we were up here, we got the chance to see the oldest tractor I have ever seen in my life, along with some really cool old combines. If you want to see a video on this, drop a comment and let us know. Thanks for watching.